Hi, hello, welcome back. My name's Devraj, and today I want to introduce you to an excellent short, like 12-minute workout that you can do for the Endura type. It was created by a guy called Jack McPhee, who also completed my facilitator training for bioenergetics, and we do 2 weekly sessions where we hang out and discuss, share, and he revealed this workout that he created. I thought it's really awesome, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, the Endura character type it's really great to work on your Endura, because even if you're quite dynamic and successful out in the world, it is the Endura side of you that will still hold you back. You know, it's like this kind of, in the old days you used to call it super ego, this voice of authority inside, like in the top of your mind, controlling you and telling you what behavior is acceptable and not acceptable. And obviously it has a role in society, but for many people, their Endura, their voice of authority is way over the top, and it just blocks them from having a decent life. The Endura character comes on usually around the age of 2, when we first start to forge a sense of self, a personal ego. And because when we start to scream and shout at that age, it's very challenging for our parents or other caregivers we may have had. And they come down a bit strong, but to a 2-year-old child, when a parent comes onto you quite strong, it's like, no, don't do that really strongly. Your nervous system may interpret that as a threat to your survival, because that's what it would have been in our evolutionary past. If we were thrown out of the family, thrown out of the tribe age, in very early infancy, we would die. So what happens in that situation is the nervous system simply shuts down external expression. The person can't easily experience anger. They can experience it inside their mind. Their mind's often raging, but they keep a very nice exterior. They're very afraid of confrontation. They're terrified of confronting authority in any way, shape or form. And when they think about it, they imagine they need to be like at, DEFCON 1 with nuclear weapons ready to go in there. So if you recognize that as part of your psyche, then that's the Endura side. And when you work on it, and start to shift it, you will have a lot more energy, a lot more capacity to express, and a lot more capacity to move forwards in life with what you want to do. So this workout is based around a 1-minute ding. You can download ding tracks from my website, linked in the description. And it's got 4 postures, and it goes around 3 times. So let's just go through it. So it's 12 minutes in total, and let's just go through these 4 postures. So we start with a bow, classic bioenergetic posture. You can't see my feet, but it's not so important. My feet are about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. My knees are bent, very important, not massively bent, but a little bit bent, not locked through the knees. And then I'm raising my arms right up above my head, palms facing forwards, press my pelvis forward, squeeze my arms back, and then breathe and feel my body. My head stays upright, looking straight ahead, focusing on a point, and breathing. Really feeling my body as I breathe. So I'm stretching, I'm breathing, I'm feeling. That's the key to bioenergetics. When the ding goes, we come into the second posture, and this is a martial arts posture called Ma Bo, or horse stance. And I can't demonstrate it very well because I had operations on my ankles when I was a little kid. But basically, you come down. Hopefully you can still see me. Possibly I should have adjusted the angle a little bit. You come right down with your feet, shoulder width apart or a little bit wider, and you try to keep your backbone straight. I can't demonstrate it very well. And you come down, you keep your arms ahead of you, like you're receiving something, and you drop your ass as far as you can go so that you try to get your upper legs horizontal, basically parallel to the floor. And you stay in that position, you breathe and feel your body for another minute. That's not a very good demo of that posture. If you look for horse stance or Ma Bo on Google, you'll find a lot of pictures of how to do it properly. Like I said, I got bad ankles, that's my excuse. The third posture, you come up, keep your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to elbow backwards in individual elbowing strikes. This is a great posture for the Endura. And whilst you do that, you say the words, get off my back, or no, or get off me, and you allow yourself to free associate as you do it. Now, it's important to get this movement right, because sometimes people get it a little bit funny. It's individual digs back with the shoulders quite strong. Make sure the first time you do it, first couple of digs, just test it out that you're not going to hurt yourself. Dig, and then dig a bit harder when you feel confident with it. And these are individual digs, and your body remains facing forwards. So you're not kind of spinning around like this. You're digging back with your shoulders as though, literally, as though there is someone on your back and you're going to dig them off, get them off you. This psychologically, in terms of like body psychology, is a great way to remove or dissipate the effect of this kind of overseer tyrant that lives in the head, that Freudian superego. So it goes a bit like, and you free associate with it. You start with get off my back, and then you free associate. Try to just allow anything that wants to come out to come out. It doesn't have to be screaming and shouting. If you're in a place where you can scream and shout, you can, but you've got to feel it inside. That's more important. So it looks a bit like, get off me, 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 no, don't hold me down. Something like that. You just go into it. It's important, even if you've changed languages, that you spend at least some time speaking the language you spoke as a kid when you do this exercise, because some memories and energy may be encoded into that language from your very early childhood. So that's the third posture, and then the fourth is just for arch posture, which you bring your feet closer together, like about 12 inches, 30 centimeters apart, outsides of your feet parallel. From standing with your knees slightly bent, you drop your chin to your chest and then hang forward slowly. Breathing and feeling, eyes open or closed. And in this posture, what's important is to relax your neck, relax your shoulders. So jiggle your head, jiggle your arms a bit. Breathe and feel your body. If you're quite flexible, you don't need to go down so far that your fingers reach the floor. You shouldn't really do it like a yoga posture with your arms folded in this kind of body fold. You hold yourself up a little bit. Knees very slightly bent, just a tiny bit of bend, and take your weight a little bit more towards the toes than the heels, but keeping your heels on the floor. And breathing. And when the ding goes, you come up slowly and your head comes up last, and then you go straight into the second rep. And then from there, those 4 postures again, and then straight into the third rep. And then you complete by, this is very important, lie down, and for 3 more dings, just lie flat out, eyes closed, not paying any attention to how you're breathing, and just feeling your body. Okay, so that's Jack's Enduro workout. Feel free to give it a go. Feel free to share your experience in the comments below. And thank you for tuning in. Do check out my website for more content and books and all of that stuff. Bye for now.